guys, welcome to my live stream simul. We have around 10 players right now, but who wanna join, he can join later. Late join, of course. I will start simul now. Good luck all. Okay, I think it's starting now. Good luck all. We start simul now. This is Sexter, my first opponent. Hi Sexter, I think we played before. So let's go e4 today with you. Good luck. At carried, I think we played before. Let's go knight f3. Agibut, I can't remember, I think we never played before. Let's go d4 with you. Biker 2, I think we played many times before. Let's go e4. Zemberg, also we played before. Let's go d4. Doctor Strange move. Hi Doctor Strange move, we played many times before. Let's go knight f3. May 16, I think we also played before. Let's go e4. Noka, I think we never played before. Let's go d4 with you. Kwang we play many times. Let's go knight f3. Querva Prender, I think we played also before. Let's go e4 with you. Okay, we have more room for more players, so if you want to join, guys, you can just late join. Okay, so let's go d4. Here we have Sicilian, so let's go interesting wing gambit. Okay, let's go d4 here. Sexter open like a French, so let's go d4. Okay, we have Scandinavian here. Okay, Zemberg play knight f6, let's go c3. Here, let's go knight f3. Okay, d4, knight f6. Here I will go knight f3. Okay, Sexter play d5 move. I go to exchange line. Knight f6, this is Scandinavian variation. Of course, black can also play here queen d5, but knight f6 is also a very good move for black. So here I will go. Okay, this is new game. Hi Phil, we played before, so with you I will start d4. So let's go c4 with pawn. Okay, here game back with the biker 2, d4. Okay, here I go just bishop f4, also bishop f4 here. Here I will go bishop g5. Okay, Kwang play d4, so here I will go e3. Bishop g4. Okay, so here I will go knight f3. He took on queen d5. That's very unusual, possible, but it's not the best move. Knight c3. Okay, here with Phil I will go knight f3. Okay, so here I just go knight f3. Okay, he played queen d5. So here I will go probably knight f3. Just knight f3. Okay, here with Phil I will go probably bishop g5. Okay, here I go h3, London system. Zemberg play, Biker play queen d5, and here I will go bishop e2. Just like I said, guys, who wanna late join, he can late join. So we can, okay, bishop g7, here I go knight bd2. Okay, here we have Querva Prender, I will go knight c3 here. Okay, b6, interesting move. So here I will just, he didn't accept the gambit. C takes b, a3 will be win gambit. So my opponent just played b6, so I will take on c5. Okay, here I go just bishop h2. Here I go just e4. Okay, here I go e3. Okay, my opponent play c6 here, so probably here I will take on f6. Okay, knight c6, that was possible move, of course. And now I can go just bishop e3. Okay, so he played knight f6 here, so now I will go just simply bishop d3 here. e4, c5. This is wing gambit, what I mentioned. So here I will go probably bishop c4, or I can play knight f3. I have a lot of moves here. I can also play f4 here. That's interesting move too. So yeah, probably I will go just bishop c4. Okay, here I go bishop f4. Okay, here I go d4. We have a Scotch opening for knight's defense. Okay, now I can go knight bd2 or e3, so probably knight bd2. I can go c3 here also. That's possible move, c3. Okay, my opponent Zemberg play f5. This is not so often move, but it looks like some transposition to Dutch opening, so now I will go knight bd2. Okay, my opponent play castle alongside. He prepared e5, I think, here. But now, of course, I can play castle here. So we can see what's going on. Okay, here I just go c3. Okay, he played bishop d6 here, so I will go probably bishop d3 here or bishop c4. I think I will play bishop d3. Okay, my opponent played castle and I will go castle 2. Now I can play e4, that was possible idea. I can also go just e3, so probably I will just stay with the e3 idea. Just like I said, guys, who wanna late join, he can join later in my simul. Welcome all in my simul. This is live stream simul, so you can watch me on ICC TV. Okay, b6. So, is there anybody can tell me is everything fine with the live stream? Maybe you can tell me, Dr. Strange Move, do you hear me and do you see me on live stream? Okay, here I just take. Okay, he played d5, and here I will probably go with the c4 move. I'm not so sure yet, but probably c4. That's my plan. Okay, my opponent played queen d6, bishop d6, and now I will go definitely knight bd2. Okay, so he played b6, so probably I will go with one tempo. Okay, here I also played bishop c4 idea. I think we played this position a couple of times, Dr. Strange Move. Maybe you can tell me, Phil, do you see me and do you hear me on a live stream? If you see me and hear me, please type me. Is everything fine? You can hear me and see me. Here I go, just c3. Okay, he played king h8, and now I'm thinking to play knight g5 here. But maybe I have some better move. Let me see. G5 looks interesting, yeah. Let's try that. I like that move. Knight g5. Let's try that. Okay, he plays 6 here. That's a normal developed move. Now I can just continue knight f3 here. Okay, he played e5. He'll play e5, and now I can, of course, take that. I can play castle. I have many moves. I can play also h3. I can play queen c2 here, so probably I will go just castle here. Okay, my opponent played knight c6, interesting move. Okay, so here I will go e takes d4. Okay, he played queen d7, and now I'm planning to play d5 move, so that's my plan. So, okay, I can also take on e5, but probably d5 seems to be better move. Okay, my opponent played knight d4, and now I will take that. Okay, Dr. Strange will play knight f6 here, so that's absolutely fine move. So now I can play just h3 here. Okay, here I will go knight c3, a d5 move. So okay, this is expectable move. So now what can I do? Bishop b3 or bishop d3? Probably bishop b3. Or bishop e2 is interesting to attack the knight on h5. Yeah, that's also interesting. Okay, here I probably have to play knight c3 here. So let's play that. Okay, my opponent played knight b7, so here I will just get the bishop there. With h3, knight bd7, okay. So now, what can I do here? Sacrifice on f7 maybe. Knight g5, king g8. That was not enough, unfortunately. Will be fine, but not enough, so I will go castle here. Okay, he back knight f6. That also expectable move, and now of course I can play. I get a square e5 for my knight, but what actually looks very nice for me. So what can I do now? Queen c2 maybe, or knight f3. He will play anyway move. Knight maybe e6 or something, so probably I have to go. I have many moves here, so queen c2 looks interesting. Yeah, let's go knight back or castle, probably castle, yeah. Okay, my opponent took on c3 and played c5, so he gave me a bishop there, what actually looks very nice for me against Sexter. So here, what can I do? Bishop g5 or bishop f4. I have a lot of good moves here. Bishop g5 maybe. That looks interesting. But bishop e3 is also possible. Bishop f4, probably bishop f4, yes. Okay, he took on f3. Now I can take with the knight, of course. But with the queen is also very interesting, so I am not so sure what is better here. Knight f3. Yes, knight f3 looks like interesting idea, so I can take that bishop, but I can also play queen f3, so that looks very interesting. So probably I will go with the queen. Yeah, let's take with the queen. Okay, so my opponent play bishop d6 here, and now I will go probably queen c2. Just develop move. Okay, my opponent play knight c6 here, so I'm thinking to play a4 here, so probably that move. Okay, so he played knight bd7. He played castle here actually, and now I will go with the plan. Interesting plan here, which I tried many times, is queen b1. That I will play this time, so we can see how it's going, but it's interesting move. Let's try that. Bishop f3 he took, okay. Now I think I must take that. So we can see what's going on. So just like I said, guys, you can like join. Biker, maybe you can tell me if you watch live stream, do you see me and hear me on ICC? Okay, knight c6 move, and now I can go probably rook e1 here. That's interesting idea. Interesting idea, but I can also play rook b1 here, a3 maybe. I have a lot of good moves here. So what can I do now? c4, that move also tempted me. c4. Yeah, let's go c4. Looks very interesting. Okay, he plays c6 here. So probably now I will go with the a4 idea, rook a1. Probably a4. Let's go a4. Okay, he play a6 here, and now I must play a4. I must stop that move b5. Dr. Strange move play knight f6, and now I think I can play just castle here. Yeah, just castle. E5 is interesting move. E5, knight G4. Yes. But let's go D3. Looks good. Okay, Queen C7 he played. Now probably I have to play Rook F1, I think, in this position. Just put the rook on the file. Seems to me a good idea. Okay, my opponent played knight D5. Doctor Strange move. He attacked my knight, my bishop. So here I think probably I have to play bishop G3. I think just move my bishop. Okay, here I go, just D3 idea. I can play E4 here, but after D takes, knight takes F5, he can win a piece, of course. That will be very bad for me. So I will go E3. Yeah. Just E3 idea. In this formation with knight C7, with Trompovsky, white always play on a little weaker pawn structure. Knight C7, so now I can run B4. Absolutely interesting idea, but he can run B5 maybe in that case. So okay, so no, I'm not afraid of that. So I will go probably B4 idea. Yeah, let's go that. Just B4. Okay, he played D5. Interesting move. He attacked my my D5 pawn. So here I have to take, I think. Okay, he played Rook E8, and now probably Rook A1 or maybe Knight C4, maybe A5 too. We have a lot of interesting moves here. So let's see, maybe Knight C4, that seems looks like an interesting idea. Knight C4, or maybe just Knight F1, so I have a lot of moves here. If I take on E5, he can take with the knight, so this is not, he can take my bishop in that case, so maybe bishop c4, yeah, bishop c4 looks interesting, so bishop c4, yes, let's try that, I like that move, bishop c4, okay, my opponent played knight t7, and now, what now, knight c3, knight c3 is interesting. Looks very interesting. Let's go knight c3. Knight d5, okay. Okay, interesting. And now I can play bishop d2. I can take on d5 here. Also, and play queen e2 check, for example. So then he must play bishop e7, but it's not such a big deal for me. So probably I have to go bishop d2 here. It looks like a good idea. Just bishop d2, yeah. I don't see any special problem for me here, so let's go that. Okay, he trade here, I can take here too. So we have typical London system position. Anybody can type me, guys, in a Kibitz chat. Do you see me and hear me on live stream? I hope everything is fine. Okay, he played queen b6. He attacked my pawn on b6, on b2. So now how I can defend that pawn? I can play rook a2, rook b1. I have many moves. Probably rook a2, yeah. That looks like a good idea. But he also attacked my pawn on d4, so that's not good. That's not good. So probably I have to exchange some things here. So how I can manage that? Maybe b2 not hang because I have rook b1. So basically I just have to find a way to protect my pawn on d4. So maybe I can take on f6 or just play bishop queen d3 here. Queen d3 seems to me like a good idea because in that case I can defend my pawn. Yeah, let's try that. Queen d3. Okay, so he played knight, queen h5. Okay, so Now, of course, I can go with the bishop d6, I think. Seems to me like an extra pawn for me, so let's see what's going on here, but I will go bishop d6. This looks like a good idea. Let's try that. So he played bishop e7. Okay, so now what can I do now? Now I can play castle. I can play castle. Of course, that was normal move, develop. And if you play bishop f6, I can play queen e1. So I can also take on d5, but I would like to hold that bishop, so I can move my rook with the tempo with the rook b1, so that I like that move because he must do something with the bishop then. Okay, here I take on d4, bishop g4, play qualm. Okay, here I just go bishop b2 and I've changed the bishops. He kicked back my knight, so now I'm thinking to play knight f3, look like very nice spot for my knight. He played knight f5, he obviously want to take my bishop, so now of course I can give him that bishop, but I can also play maybe knight e4 here. I can play maybe c5 also. c5 looks like a very interesting idea. Yeah, c5. But he can take on e3. Yeah, that was not the best choice. F takes and bishop c5. Yeah, that was not a good idea. I can play knight e4 here. That's very interesting move. But I have to manage to find a way how to improve my space on the queen side. Maybe I can think about to attack his king here. So one of the possible moves is knight b5. That move is interesting. I'm not so sure it's the best move, but looks very tempting. What happens if I take that pawn on a7? He can play b6 and try to lock my bishop, but I can play knight b5 in that case. So maybe, yeah, that's not so clear after that. b6, knight b5. I'm not so sure. Yeah, let's go that. Let's see what's going on. Okay, he play f5 here, so he want to play probably f4. But of course I can close that. Or I can just play castle alongside here. I can play bishop d3, but then he can play f4, so I don't know. No, he can play f4, yeah. Let's go bishop d3, yeah. Okay, so knight bd7. This move I expected. And now probably I will go knight e5. Let's go that. So he played rook d8, and now, just like I said, I think I can get a pawn here on c5. But he probably, yeah, if I play bishop c5, he can play just b6 maybe. So let's take that. Let's take that pawn. Okay, one take on e2, queen e2, and now knight h5. So in this case, he attacked my pawn and he go, yeah, here, but this is what I expected actually. Now I can just simply play bishop b3, yeah, protect my pawn. Okay, he played b5, and now I can take on b5 and play bishop b3, or I can play bishop b3 immediately. So what is better? If I take, maybe he can even take with a knight. So probably bishop b3, yeah, I like that move. Yeah, let's try that. Bishop b3. Okay, so far everything is good with the live stream. My opponent just thinking in all games. Knight f4, play Phil. Okay, Phil. Now I can play queen c2, or I can take that knight. Now it's a question of what is better. Well, probably I will take that knight, yes. Just take that knight. Now he don't have any more pressure on f4, on d4. So now I can go with a5 and queen b2 is not good because rook b1. I can also play queen f3. Yes, let's go a5 first to see what's going on here. Okay, he took on e5. Now I can take with a knight, with a pawn or with a bishop, but I will definitely take with a bishop, yeah. I think I'm better against Zemberg. He played very strange. Okay, he go castle. Interesting. And now, what can I do? Here, I can go b3, bishop b2, maybe castle long side, but I prefer rather castle short side here. Okay, my opponent played queen d8. And now, what can I do? Queen f3, maybe knight f3. Probably knight f3, yes, knight f3. Let's go knight f3 and see what's going on. Yes, just knight f3. Okay, so knight d7. Okay, now of course I can play f4, but I will go to trade at bishops. Okay, he go knight d5. Wow, that's a strange move. He wanna attack my pawn on b4. But that pawn basically no hang because I have always bishop f7 check, so. I think I will go with a5 here, so I can also play bishop c2. That's also an interesting move. But in some variation, maybe he threats knight c3, so maybe I have to try to stop that with knight e4. I don't know, this is very interesting now. If I take on d5, he have a bishop pair. Very strong bishop pair, so I'm not so sure this will be good for me. What can I do else? He threats knight c3, but is that really dangerous situation? My knight, I don't think so, so. If I don't want to... Rook c1 was a move absolutely fine, because yeah, bishop f7 I think, and queen b4 seems to me okay, so I will play rook c1 probably here and see what's going on, yeah. Okay, my opponent played h5 here. He didn't want to go with the b6, so interesting. What he wants? He wants something, probably. Okay. So now I can move my bishop on e3 quickly. That was possible move. Or I can just maybe play c5. That move looks very dangerous for him, I think. c5. c5, maybe knight d4, I don't know. c6. c5, c6, c5. c5 looks interesting for me. c5 or a4, a5. I have a lot of moves here. It looks like a very good position for me. Interesting. I don't have to force too much here. I can play a4, just simple. But c5 tempting me. c5 look like a good move. So, let's see. Knight e4, bishop e4. And that looks also interesting. Knight b5 also looks interesting move. Okay, so what can I do now? Okay, let's go knight b5. Let's go knight b5. Okay, he took on d4. This is not a usual theoretical move. Bishop d4 is a main move, but knight d4 is possible, but it's not main move. Okay, my opponent play queen f6 here. Now, what can I do now? I will go castle alongside. Okay, so he played king g7. So now, how I can open this position? I can play f4, of course, and bring my knight on f3. That looked like a very promising position for me. Yes. Looked like very promising for me, but other option is f3, e4 maybe. f3 and e4. But objectively, can I push so easy f4? So probably I will stay in the terms of f4 move. Okay, rook b8 playing my opponent. Interesting. Interesting move. And now what can I do now? Okay, he protect the bishop. Castle maybe. Rainbow bear, challenge me. Hi rainbow bear. Okay, let's go e4 today. Okay, so he played rook b8, so what can I do here? Maybe knight d5, I don't know, knight d5. It seems to me everything is good with the live stream. You can tell me guys if something not good. I hope you can hear me and see me on live stream, Simon. So yeah, okay, let's go to castle here. So. Okay, he played queen d6 move, and now dead also joined. Hi dead. Okay, let's go d4. So we have two more players in simul. So what can I do now? Bishop g5. Yeah, bishop g5. Seems to me like a good idea. Pawn play queen d3. He offered me to trade the queens. But is that really good for me to trade the queens? I can play queen g4 check, but maybe f5 then, so queen d3, rook d3. Okay. I can play just rook e1. And not accept to trade the queen, so well, I don't think so. I have better move. Maybe queen d1. Maybe queen d1. That's interesting. To not accept to trade this queen. So to sacrifice just a pawn. Yes, because his develop is fine, but all his queen side is not developed, so yes, maybe Yes, maybe I can just go queen h5 or something. Yeah, interesting. Let's go that. Let's go that. I don't want to trade the queens. Okay, so he played castle here. So now I can go, of course, rook e1, knight d5. I have plenty of moves, so knight e4, also interesting move here. So what can I do here? Knight e4, rook e1, also rook's interesting. Yeah, let's go rook e1, rook on the file cannot be bad idea. So he played bishop e7, okay. And now what can I do? Where are Brender? Probably just h4. Let's go h4. What I'm doing here? What do you mean a card? What I'm doing here? I play simul. Okay, bishop. That's a strange question. Okay, so now he played bishop e6. Bishop e6. Okay, so let's try to prepare something here. Maybe c4. Maybe c4. Maybe h3. Let's go h3. I like h3. Okay, he played queen f6. Well, Phil. So here I will go probably. What can I do here? a6, d5, maybe then. I can play rook e2 idea, maybe. I can play, what can I do here? Let's see. What can I do here? Rook e2, rook a1 seems to be good. Just try to double rooks. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, he played 6. Of course, that move is very interesting. But that bishop will be too much to sacrifice this case, so I will probably just go in terms of bishop f4 now. So knight f6, tie that, play high, tie that, so let's go c3 idea here. Okay, Rainbow Bear play e5, so I go knight f3. c5 move, okay, so here I try probably bishop e5 here. Or maybe I can take that. Knight f3 also possible, of course. Yeah, let's go knight f3 first. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, he took my pawn, I played this. He took my knight. I played bishop c3, and now knight d6 move, I see. Interesting. Now I can play definitely queen a4. Knight b5, c takes b5. Let's see, what can I do here? Queen a4 looks really good. But why not knight e6? Knight e6. Just knight e6. Knight e6. He can take probably with the bishop, I guess. Knight e6. Yeah, let's take that knight. Let's see what's going on. He played rook e7. Okay. Let's go double rooks. c5. Okay. That was expectable move, but now I will just go queen d2. Bishop f6. He want to trade the bishops. Okay, interesting. Bishop f6, queen f6. I can play queen d2, of course. What can I do else here? How can I avoid to trade the bishops? Well, bishop d2, right? Bishop d2, stopping trading of bishops. Definitely, right? So, but that bishop is really great on f6, so I don't know, is that really good for me? I'm not so sure. Bishop f6, queen f6, maybe this is the best way. But let's go to a little complicated stuff with the bishop d2. I'm not so sure this is the best, but okay, here Cardi, you said what are you doing here? I'm doing simul, so I will doing this move now. Okay, so Rainbow Bear played that move, I go knight c3 now. Okay, so here Dada play this move, so I will go probably knight f3 now. Knight d4 play Doctor Strange move. He took a pawn, and now just like I said, I can play bishop f7 and queen b4, so I will try that idea anyway. So we can see rook a8 here, and now I can go e5. e5 takes, rook e5, rook e5, rook e5, rook e5, queen e5. Queen d7, I don't know, is that good for me? e5, d takes, the queen don't have a good spot after that, so he must take on e5 probably, and then I can take, he can take with the rook, I can take with the rook, he can take with his rook, I can take, he can take. And I can play queen d7. Possible. And he came back. Yeah, is really e5 good? Can I exploit position other way? If I play d5, is that really give me something? e5, d takes. It seems to me I have to play e5. Knight d5, knight d5, rook e5. Rook e5, rook e5, rook e5, queen e5. Yeah, I can play check first. Bishop f8 and then queen d7. But then he can go queen e7, so probably queen d7 is better immediately. And then maybe he can play queen f5, I don't know. Seems to me nothing much. But let's go with that. It's interesting. Let's go. Okay, he played bishop b5, bishop b7, and now I will try probably here bishop b5 idea. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, he plays 6 here. He wants b5, I guess, so I will probably go castle alongside now. Just try to attack. So he played 5 here, interesting move, so what can I do now? I can take that. Is it really good for him? Take d takes e5, d takes e5, queen d5. And then he can play queen e7. And now I can take on e5, knight d5. Bishop e5, that's not good. So I can go bishop g5 maybe, or I can go just, yeah, bishop g5 looks interesting, I think. Yes, let's go bishop g5 and see what's going on. Okay, he played king g7, and now of course I will take that pawn. Yeah, let's take that. Okay, he played d takes c5, and just like I said, I will take on a5. Okay, bishop c5, interesting. Okay, so now I can play knight e5 and d4, but probably I will go with the bishop b5 idea. I can play, of course, knight bishop c4. So let's go bishop b5. Okay, so he played knight gf6. This is expectable move, of course. Now I can just take on a5. That looks interesting, but probably I will go c3. Just c3, protect my center well. Yes, he took on a5, okay, and now I can take on a5. Let's see what's going on. He played knight d7, interesting. Okay, and now What can I do here? Bishop e2, bishop. I don't care for that pawn, so I will try to make something good for me here. Bishop e2 maybe. I have strong bishops. My bishops are very strong, so I think that's the way how I have to exploit my bishops. So I can play here bishop c7, for instance, but that doesn't mean too much really. No matter, I think so. I don't have any jump with a knight. Maybe knight d2. Knight d2 protecting a pawn on c5. So yeah, knight d2 protecting a pawn. So maybe after that he don't have a good move. Let's try knight d2. Knight d2 seems to be a good move. Let's go that. Let's see what's going on. Okay, my opponent played knight g4. Interesting. Interesting, but of course bishop d6 is not good because knight f2. But what if I play f3? Aha, knight e5 idea. Okay, interesting. I can also play knight e5 now. That move looks really strong. And I think I will gonna play that, I guess. Yeah, that move looks really strong. Let's try knight e5. Okay, he played knight f6 here. Okay, this is what I expected. But I can go knight e5 right now and see what's going on. Okay, he took with the bishop. Yeah, this is what I mentioned, but now I have very annoying move c5. I think this is almost winning move because this looks really, really good for me. I want to go c5 for sure, and he played rook e5. Okay, rook e5. This is what I mentioned. Rook e5, rook e5. Knight gf6 now. Okay. And now let's go. Maybe take on e5 and play castle, or play castle. Just go castle. Yeah, let's go castle. Okay, he played h6 here. Interesting. And now I probably want to prepare g4 here, so with the rook g1 now. That's my plan. Yes, let's go that. Queen b6, interesting. Okay, so what can I do now? Maybe I can take on b5. That seems to be a good idea. That looked like a good idea. Queen b3 check also looks interesting. What if I play queen b3 check, for instance, first? What he can do then? You don't have too many choice, right? Let's play that. Okay, he played rook e5, and this is position what I mentioned. I will take on e5. I hope I didn't blunder nothing here. So he played queen e7. Okay, and now knight b2 or h3. That's the question now. Probably knight b2 here. Okay, he took my queen. Okay, this is what I expected, and now probably rook d1. I guess. Yes, rook d1. Okay, he played bishop f8. Yes, I know, but now coming very annoying move c6, so I think I'm winning this. Yeah, this is very dangerous. Okay, he played e4 move. Okay, and now I can go just knight e1. I'm not afraid of that, of course. He played knight f6, rainbow bear. Okay, and now what can I do? I can take on d4 or c6 and take on e5. That was possible idea. Or I can play d3 probably d3. Just d3. Stay in the terms of defending. Okay, he played h6 here, and now of course I can go bishop h4. I can take on f6, but probably just bishop h4, just to protect my bishop. Okay, that play e6, so here I go bishop g5. I currently played bishop knight b6, so now I can go bishop d2, or I can play bishop b3, probably bishop b2. Yes, probably bishop b2. Okay, knight a5, interesting. Okay, so here, yes. Okay, well, this move is interesting, but not so sure that's the best move, because I can simply play bishop f4 now. So that may be a little distract that bishop on f3. So bishop f4, actually bishop f3, I don't know what's going on after that. So, yes, okay. Let me think here. I have to think about this. Guys, anybody can tell me, can you see me and hear me on the live stream? I would like to hear. Maybe May 16, you can tell me if you see me and hear me. I will type you. Bishop f5. Bishop f4. Look like nothing much for me. Bishop f4. Is that really good? Bishop f4. Bishop f4. Bishop a5. Ah, you lag too much. Aha. Ah, you have a lag, right? Okay, no problem. I will ask somebody else. Thank you. Thank you, May. Maybe just bishop a2 I can play, yeah? To hold that bishop. Bishop f4, knight c4, bishop e8, bishop f4, bishop f3. Rook b8, bishop b1, rook b8. No, probably bishop a2 I have to play. I don't see better move, honestly. Yes, let's go bishop a2, bishop a2 here. Okay, my opponent play a5. That's nice. You wanna probably trade the knights, but trade the bishops, so let's see what can I do here. I can stop that with queen e2, of course. Yeah, I can stop that. Yeah, let's go a4 first. Okay, so bishop h4, my opponent took poison pawn. Why I said this pawn is a poison? Because it really looks poison. Okay, so what can I do now? He tries knight f2. I can take rook h4 and knight c7. That looks very nice. Yeah, I think that will material because I can get the bishop and the rook for the knight, and the rook for the bishop and the rook for my rook actually. He can take on f2, but I don't see that's a big problem for me. So let's go that. I think he blundered this one. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's see. Okay, knight b6, c5, aha. Nice, okay, interesting, c5. Okay, so I can take on c5 and play knight c4. That also looks interesting, or I can go bishop g3 first. So I can play a4 also, that's also interesting move. Or maybe I can just go knight c4. I have a lot of moves here. What can I do? I don't know, it's still time to take on c5 and play queen c2. It looks like a time, but maybe I don't have to rush. Maybe knight c4 first. Bishop g3. Yeah, this kind of pressure is good, I think so. Okay, some games just open. Even if I didn't play move in other game, I don't know why. That's a simultaneous bug, I think. But let me see. Maybe not. Bishop g3. Bishop g3. Well, I don't hear rush. Let's go a4. I don't know. Let's go a4. Okay, he played bishop a6. This is what I expected. And now queen b3. Yeah, looks good, interesting. Let's go queen b3. Okay, he played d5 here. Interesting. Okay, so what can I do now? Rook c7 looks very dangerous, I think, for him. So, what he can do after rook c7? Not much, I think. Knight g5, king g8. I can go king g8. But rook c7 looks really dangerous move. Yeah, let's play that. I like that move. Just go rook c7. Ah, thank you, Sexter. Thank you. You see me and hear me well. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the information. Okay, now what can I do? Sexter play very good move, so maybe just a3. But then he can go knight a6, probably that was his idea. I can play knight b3. Yeah. Knight b3, but he can take, yeah. What can I do here now? It looks like nothing much for me here. I'm a pawn up, but these pawns are not such a great structure, you know, on the c file. So definitely that was not a great pawns. But of course I can try maybe to play here. Yeah, maybe just rook b1, huh? d3, c takes d3. b3. Bishop e4 is possible, but f5 maybe, or something like that. Yeah, let's go rook f1. I don't know. I'm not so sure that's the best move, but no, wait. That yeah, let's go that. Let's go that. I'm not so sure this is the best, so we can see. Okay, he played bishop e7, and now I will go knight b2, of course. Okay, he took on h4, and now of course I can play just check. Just check and take the took. So knight, after long thinking, my opponent Kwon play knight h6. Okay, so now what can I do here? This is not easy at all. I have to try to exploit something here, so Okay, let's go queen f5 here. I'm not so sure this is the best what I'm doing, but let's see. He played queen e5. Yeah, this is what I said. And now I can go just queen d7, right? Queen d7, just queen d7. Just queen d7. He took on d4, I will take with the knight, of course, with the c pawn, of course. He played bishop a6, okay. Bishop a6, rook a6, and queen b5. Yeah, it seems to me nothing much for me, but nothing much. Chamber played this good. Probably I have to take that. Okay, he play c4 move. Interesting. Okay, what can I do now? Bishop a5, queen a5. Bishop f4. Bishop f4. Maybe d takes c4. Nothing much. Bishop e3 seems to me good a move. Maybe bishop e3, yeah. Maybe yes, maybe not. Bishop e3. Yeah. Bishop f3, queen f3. Yeah. It looks like nothing much basically. Maybe bishop b4, but then he can play rook e8 just. And then I can take maybe d takes c4, but that's a double pawn. I'm not so sure that's a good. Yeah. So what can I do here? I can play bishop c5, bishop b4, bishop c5. Maybe that's also good. Okay, let's look. Bishop a5, queen a5, bishop c4. It's look like I get a pawn. But after bishop f3, queen f3, queen a4, that's opposite color bishops, and I don't think so I have anything here. I can take on c4, but also seems to me like nothing much for me. So, okay, so what can I do here? I can try d4 maybe. Bishop d4, knight d4 is not good because he hang the knight on a5, but after d4 he can maybe take on f3. Queen f3, bishop f3, I don't know, seems to me not enough. Not enough. Bishop f4 idea, bishop a5. Bishop f5 look like I'm winning a pawn, but basically I think he must force after that. Bishop a5, queen a5. Yes, bishop f5, queen f5. It seems to me like nothing much actually, but maybe bishop f4 just. Bishop b4, yeah. Bishop e3. If I played, he can take on f3, I can take, rook b1, c takes d3, c takes d3, queen d3, and this looks pretty much nothing for me. play d takes c4, I can take that pawn. But then his idea is bishop f3, yeah, queen f3 and queen d2. He have that idea basically, so probably I don't have to force nothing here. Maybe just bishop b4, I don't know. Bishop b4 stops some ideas to trading, in fact, but I'm not so sure that's the best choice for me. Okay, let's go that. Let's take that pawn. He can also take that pawn, but I'm not so sure. I don't know. It's probably nothing much for me. So, okay, d6, and now I will go probably h3 here, or bishop g5. Let's go h3. Okay, b5 move. Now it's time for g4, I think. Seems to be a very good idea. Yeah, seems to me a very good idea, and I'm gonna play that. Okay, he played knight d5. Interesting. Okay, Akart. Now what? Bishop c4, knight c4. What is the best move here? Probably knight c4. Knight c4 or queen b3 first. Queen b3 maybe first, yeah. Queen b3 seems to me good. And bishop c4, so that looks interesting. So I'm not so sure this is the best, but if I play knight c4, yeah, let's go knight c4, I like that. Okay, he played rook a6 here, and now what? Can I get any tempi here? I don't think so. Queen b5 maybe. That's a little tempo, but probably nothing much. King f8, I see. Okay, so now I can take on d6 first check. We can go g8, and then I can trade the queens and trade the rooks and get that pawn. Yeah, I think that force winning. Let's go that. Let's go that queen d6 check. Seems to me a good idea. He played queen f6. Yeah, this is what I said. And now I can take on b7. So this is possible and expectable move. But I can also play queen e8 here, bishop f8, but this is really nothing much, so yeah, let's take on b7, so there's really nothing here. Okay, he played h6, and now I can go, of course, just a castle. Okay, he played that, and now I can take on c4. And this is what I was planning. Probably is nothing much, but okay, I take on g4. f3 move, yes. This is what I expected. And now take on a7 maybe. I'm not so sure. What is the best here approach for me? Gf3, queen f3, definitely, yeah. Queen c6, f takes g2. Queen c6, yeah. No, I can't take queen c6, what I'm talking about. The queen a7, f takes g2. Queen a7, queen g5, afraid me, honestly. Because then I must play g3. And then he have mate motifs with check and queen u1. I don't know. That's so dangerous. Look like dangerous, yeah. Dangerous. trade or not? What to do now? This is tough. This is very tough. Queen b8, g4, queen a7, very tempting me. Take that pawn, but queen g5 really good. Queen g5. Queen g5. Yeah, looks dangerous. Looks dangerous. Well, let's take that pawn. No, maybe not the best, but let's take. Okay, so he played king g8, and now, just like I said, I can trade the rooks. Queen d8. Knight b5, bishop d7. Yeah, this is good. And now my plan is bishop g3, basically here to attack that pawn. Let's play that. So he played castle here. Rainbow, and now I can go knight d2 idea probably. I can also take on c6. But probably, yeah, I can play knight a4 also here. That seems to me also good idea. Yeah, let's try knight a4. This looks like a good idea. Okay, he played a6. Yeah, this is what I expected. Probably only move. And now b4. That's my plan, but I'm not so sure that works. B4, queen c4. B4, queen c4. I can play queen a4 and then b4, but yeah, let's go b4. Let's go b4. Probably not the best, but okay, knight d7. I go e3 now. He moved the rook, and now what can I do now? Maybe I can go king h2 and g4 idea. Maybe. Okay, let's try that. King h2. Maybe not the best move, but let's see. Ah, bishop f8. Oh, I see. Bishop f8. Wow, I didn't expect that move. Bishop f8, but now I can play queen e3, huh? What about that? Seems to me very good. What's the point of bishop f8 if he wants? Yeah, definitely queen e3. Just queen e3, I want to protect my... Yeah. Let's play that. Okay, knight e8, and now... No, what? Queen b3 idea, yeah, queen b3. Okay, so he traded rooks, and now we take. Okay, knight d3, yeah, this is what I expected. I must take that. Yes, so now I can take the rook. Or queen a4, yeah, this is good for white. For black. This is good for black. Maybe not too much for me. I can play bishop b3 here, so. His bishop is very strong, so let's go on that. Okay, go knight e4, and now what can I do now? Take on c5, maybe rook d1. Probably rook d1, yeah. Rook d1 is my idea, so. Now it's only a question, can I go back with the queen here, queen e2 first? Probably I have to play that, yeah. Let's go queen e2. I don't wanna he close my queen. Now, wait a second, maybe I can play knight d7 now. Knight d7, rook d8. What's going on with that? Knight d7, c4, knight f8. Queen d7 is interesting move, huh? What about queen d7? Queen d7 looks dangerous. Yeah, let's go queen d7, huh? Queen d7. That looks interesting, yeah. Okay, he played bishop e6. Interesting. But maybe bad move, huh? I can try that. Rook d8 if I play Doctor Strange move. Now I can take on b5. Or I can play rook b1 maybe. Knight d5, knight g5, king g8. Can I play a5 here? Yeah, that looked like a nice move, huh? Let's try that. Okay, he played rook d8. He defended pawn. Defended pawn. And how I can improve my position now? Rook c1. a5. Knight c2, knight b4. Knight c2, knight b4. Maybe that, yeah. No, b4 first. b4. Let's go b4 first. Okay, so now I can take the rook. Definitely, and that's a piece up for me. I can of course play f3 first, yeah. f3. f3, but then he can maybe move the rook, so... Yeah, so let's take that. That's it. You play b4. Interesting. b4, okay. b4, g5. g5, g5, g5. Yeah, g5 looks very nice for me. So let's go that. Okay, he played queen g4. But he wants bishop f3 probably. Okay. Queen e2. Yeah, seems to me drawish positions. h3 maybe first. Bishop f3, queen f3. Yeah, looks nothing much. Looks very drawish actually. Yeah, let's go queen e2. I don't see anything dangerous here for me, so... Okay, he play f5 here. Okay, so... Maybe he wants to play f4, I don't know, but... Now I can play f4 and stop that if I want. Yeah, f4, ef3, knight f3, f4, knight d6, b5. Lot of moves, but it still looks good for him. Still looks good. Looks very good. I can play, let's see, maybe knight f5 here. Bishop c4, something like that. Maybe I should trade that knight with knight c2, knight b4. Probably that was a better idea, but Now it's late. Now it's late for crying. So, what can I do now? Not easy. F4 is very dangerous, actually. Maybe F4, EF, Bishop F3, maybe, yes. F4, EF3, Bishop F3, maybe that. Bishop F4. We have Knight F3. Yeah, he will play F4 anyway, so. Okay, let's go Knight C2 here. Let's play that. Yeah, he played Queen A7. That was expectable move. But can I play Knight G7? Sorry, Knight G5. Okay, Sixter will play B6. B6. And now what? If I play C6, he can just move the knight. Yeah. We can just move the knight. I can play Knight B3, B takes, Knight takes, Bishop takes, and Rook D3. It's look like a draw. C6 seems to me only move. But Knight F6, that's the problem. Bishop B7, Rook D3, Bishop F6. I'm not so sure this is great for me. Maybe I can just take on B6. Maybe that's the best way. Try to hold that extra pawn. Oh, wait a second. What about D4? B takes. Aha. B takes, D takes. Yeah. 94. But what I can play here, and what my opponent forget totally, is the move Bishop C7. That's very important tempo, because I'm going to remove the bishop from the file, and that I'm going to play for sure. So he plays C5 here, my opponent dead, and now I will go Bishop D3. Okay, H takes, and now I can take Knight G5. Here is possible to play also, of course, let me think. Knight G5. No Knight G5, no Knight G5, Rook G5, C4. C4, G4. Maybe I should not play G5. Maybe that was so much forced and quick. Yeah, maybe I rushed too much. Check. Rook H1, E4, C4. Problem is G4 maybe. Why I play this? What if I play Rook G5 just and simply Rook G1? Yeah, that looks very nice. I don't have to force it too much, so just take on G5 with my rook, yeah. Okay, my opponent plays E6, and now I will definitely go B5. So B5 means C4 probably. B takes, Queen takes. But I can go C5 now. Maybe that move my opponent didn't expect it. Yeah, what about C5? C5 move. B5, Queen C4, yeah. B takes, Queen takes. Rook B1. c4 and then b5. What about rook b1? That looks interesting. Yeah. Rook b1 looks interesting because if he takes, I will play b5 and definitely I will try to do something on the b file. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that idea. Okay, my opponent play f4. This is what I expected, of course. And now I will take. That's only move, right? Bishop h4 is impossible. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is what I said. I don't know, but probably Sexter missed this move. Bishop c7, or maybe not. Maybe not. So now I can take on b6. And this will be 2 extra pawns for me, I think. Yeah. C takes, A takes, bishop takes. Yeah, seems to me like 2 extra pawns. I can go c6 also. But probably no, I will just try to get this material. Okay. So I am a piece up here, so... Okay, he attacked the pawn on e4, but I can defend that pawn, of course. So how I can defend? I can play knight b6 first, and then bishop d3. Probably, yeah. Or I can play bishop d3 immediately. I can play bishop b3 and bishop d3. That's also possible. I can play e5. e5, yeah, that's possible too. Maybe e5 is the best choice for me. Just e5. Well, let's try e5 here. Just e5. I know that closed the bishop, but hold the pawn. Yeah, let's play e5. Okay, so bishop b6 here. Now I will gonna take that bishop. Knight f4. Yeah, that's a good move. That's a good move. Knight f4. Now my bishop hang. So probably I have to take that annoying knight, because I don't see a better move, honestly. Yes, I must take that. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Bishop f3 may offer me a draw, and I will accept. This is opposite color bishops, and I think this is completely draw. Okay, may I accept draw? Okay, so b takes c3, queen takes, what else, right? So I have to play that move. My opponent play queen d6. Yes, that's a good idea, but maybe I can take and play knight d7, knight b6, knight d5. I don't know. Looked like a good plan. Let's go with that here. A takes, bishop takes. Just take that. Yes, and now what? Now what? Very big question, what now? Rook ad1 probably. I have to defend that pawn. Or 93 immediately. Probably 93 immediately. Knight c4 e3. Very important move, I think. Okay, so he played g5 here. Okay, g5, g5. But that's like this, right? So, okay, so he played d6, and now just like I said, knight d7, rook d8, knight b6, knight b6, yes. b8, knight d5, rook b2. Yeah, let's go with that. Probably it's good. I'm winning a pawn. I'm not so sure, but let's see. So he played 8 takes b6. Okay, And now I will probably go c3 here. Just I get it pawn, so that bishop, so probably just c3. Let's go that. My opponent played d5. Expectable move. And now what? b5, huh? I don't know, is endgame really good for me? g3, b5. Yeah, let's go b5. See what's going on. He played knight d4, okay, and now bishop d3. Bishop d3 seems to me very good. First bishop d3, yeah. Okay, let's play that. Queen d6 here. b5, queen d6. Queen d6. I see, okay. Okay, so I can take. I can play maybe queen c5 here. Rook d1. Queen d6, knight d6. Queen d6, knight d6. Queen c5 or c1, maybe rook d1. Okay, d1 maybe. Yeah. Okay, d1 maybe. Maybe okay, I don't know. It's very complicated. Probably let's go that, okay. So he played d takes c3. Knight d7 he played, I see. Okay, good move. Good move. Rook g1. What else? G1, I must play that. Okay. Knight d6, rook d8, knight d5. Let's go that and see what's going on. Okay, my opponent plays c4, and now I will go bishop c2. Okay, he played king g8, and now I think I'm winning against Dr. Strange. Just simply knight d6, and I don't see any for him, just winning material after this one. Okay, he played f5, so I can take on e4 and take on c5. I can play bishop e4. I can do compass sun. All these moves are good for me. Yeah, probably the most simply just take on c5. Okay, rook ab8, and now I can go knight d5. We can take on b2. I can take on c5 first, maybe that's a very important move. Knight, probably d takes c5 first, yeah. D takes c5, probably that looks better for me. D takes c5 or knight d5, what is better? Rook b2. He have active rook after that, so probably I have to take on c5 first. Let's take that. Okay, so he played rook c8, and now he offered me 2 rooks for the queen. Is that really good enough for me? He played dangerous threat c5. Dangerous threat c5, but okay, let's go that. Let's go that and see what's going on. Okay, he played rook c8. I see. What is this? Well, we can just take the knight, right? Take the rook. Just take the rook, simple. Yes, and now I can take on c5. So. Okay, so queen a3, knight a3. Okay, he played that move. And now Now I have to take on b5. So he played king g7. Yes, rook takes. Okay, so he played rook e8 and now probably rook e1 on. Just that move. Okay, so what is this now? h5, I see. h5, okay. Okay, let's go knight c7. So, bishop f8. This looks like a good move. Bishop f8. Well, my knight is hanging, so knight b1, and knight c3 maybe. Yeah, maybe that. Knight b1, knight c3, or knight c2. But knight c2 blocking the c file, I'm not so sure that's good. I don't know, probably knight c2, yeah. Yeah, let's go knight c2. Okay, rook b2, expectable move. So I'm a pawn up here, but what now? Rook d1 probably. Grab d1. King g7. Yes, okay. Now what? King b1. Queen c2. Probably king b1 first. Yeah, let's play that. Okay, he played knight f5. He played knight f5, and now it's time to go b5, I think. b5, 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 b5. Can I play b5? Yeah, I can play b5, definitely. b5, maybe 4, maybe 6. Yeah, let's go b5. Okay, so rook f7. Nice move, and now maybe I can try that bishop g4 and try to weaken his d5 pawn. So seems to be a good move here. Let's try that. Okay, he play a6. I see a6. a6 looks good. Yeah, you want to play b5 probably. Now I can stop that move with the a4. Or I can allow him that. Let's go a4 first. Yeah. Okay, he played rook c2. Interesting. Okay, and now I can play rook c1 and offer him to trade. I can also play knight b6 maybe here. Knight c7 and rook b7. Knight c7. What if I play rook c1? Offer to trade the rooks. If I play rook a b1 first, then he can take on c3. And I can put check. And check and nothing much. That probably look like a draw shot again. I can play rook AC1, rook BC1, I don't know. Okay, let's go this move first. Okay, Queen C4, interesting. Okay. But now, maybe A4, huh? No, let's take that. Let's take that. Okay, he played knight G7. I see, okay, knight G7. Well, bishop, knight D6. Knight D6, maybe bishop E6, knight D6, just try that. Maybe now knight G4. What can I do here? B1. That's not a good move. G3. G3. Maybe knight G4, I don't know. Maybe. Let's see what's going on. Knight G4. Okay, he play A5. He probably wants something like bishop B4 or something. So what can I do now? Maybe 3 knight C5 maybe. That seems to me good. Maybe 3 A4 knight C5. Of course I can play Queen C1 here. That looks interesting. Let's go Queen C1 and see what's going on. Okay, he played Rook D2. I see. Rook D2. But now I can play C4 probably, I don't know. C4. I can play also Rook D1 here. My knight here. I can put my knight on C7 and B5. C7 and B5. Is that really good? I'm not so sure. But let's try that. I'm not so sure. Let's see what's going on. Okay, he played Rook D8. Yeah, he just got material. Okay, so now I can play Queen D5. Bishop D5 and Rook A7. That should be enough for winning. But maybe I have some better idea here. Knight D4, huh? Yeah, knight D4 looks very nice. Let's play that. I like that move. Knight D4. What can I do here else? C1, Queen C3, so many moves. Maybe just Queen B4, yeah. Queen B4 looks simple. Queen B4 maybe, yeah. So many good moves I have here. Queen B4, Bishop F8 maybe, I don't know, maybe. Dr. Strange move, if you hear me, tell me, is everything fine with the live stream, please? Knight F3 also looks good move. Knight F3 is stopping completely all this stuff, so probably Knight F3, yes. Just Knight F3. Let's try that. Rainbow Bear adjourning game. Okay, Bishop D7. Okay, so what can I do now? What can I do now? D4, Bishop A4, A4. What are the good moves I have? Maybe just a4, yeah. Okay, so knight f4. I just want to go here. He allowed me to go on e5, interesting. I will probably not miss that option. To go here.
Draw?
Zenberg offered me a draw. Zenberg offered me a draw, so I don't know what to do now. I can play rook b1 maybe. He controlled very well the files. If I play rook b1, he can play probably rook bb2. Trade the rooks and what not clear, not easy. But what then? Rook d8 just. Rook d1, rook d1, rook d1, rook d1. 96 is nothing. I can play knight b5 here, but just rook d8. I don't see how I can exploit this. His knight is really great on a4. He have compensation, so rook b1, rook b1, knight c3. No. I don't want to gamble in this game. I will accept the draw. Okay, thank you, Zenberg. So c5 here. Okay. And now what? G1 probably. Okay, he played b takes a6. Wow. That move I really didn't expect it from Qualm. Now what? Bishop a3. Bishop a3, queen a3. Trade the queens. Rook, maybe 5, maybe. Maybe 5 is not good, probably not enough. Not enough. Maybe knight a4. What about knight a4? Bishop a3, bishop a3, queen a3. Rook b2. I don't know. Looks complicated. Maybe rook b3, yeah. Let's go bishop b3, I don't know. Let's go that. Okay, c4 he played, and now I will go castle. Rook c7. Okay, so definitely. What about knight e3, huh? Yeah, knight e3, just protect everything. Okay, he played king f8. Interesting. Okay, d takes c5, knight takes. I can play bishop e5 here. I can also play queen g5. Queen g5 seems to be good, yeah. Let's go queen g5. Looks like an active move. Okay, he played bishop g7. He attacked my knight. g3, bishop e5, d takes c5. And then knight d3. I can play knight g4 here. But then h5. g3, g3, rook c1. Rook b1. Maybe b6 and rook b1, yeah. Try to make some counterplaying. Yeah, I don't know. This become very complicated. I can try rook c1 maybe, but then he can just no rook c1, no rook c1, no rook c1, rook e1, rook fe1, rook fe1. That's right. Rook fe1, but he can take in knight d3. What about that? Phew. This is so stupid. Yeah, let's go g3. I don't know how it works, but okay, bishop queen e7. I see. So now what can I do? Bishop e7, e7. Okay, knight h4 maybe here. H4, is that anything good for me? Bishop c4 I can play here now too. Let's try that, huh? Seems to me like a good idea. Let's try that. Okay, bishop e5, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Aha, I know what he wants. I know what he wants. Just take that. Huh. Just take that. G bishop f4. I know it's a pawn less. And then rook c1. Take, rook b7. That's a pawn less. Now let's go this. Okay, he took, I took. So b6, b6, let's go knight e5, knight e2, check. Ah, check. I expected knight e3, no knight e2. Okay, that's great, maybe. g2 now. Bishop e7, yes, okay. Okay, but can I go check? Or queen h5? H5 looks like a nice move. No, let's go check. That's a tempo move. Just check. Okay, so he played d4. And now what? Now what? g4, what else? Okay, he plays 6. He plays 6. Just double rooks. Play simply this time. Okay, rook a7. He wanna double rooks, and now I will probably go b4, yeah. b4 and bishop b3. Probably that. Okay, so that's a strange move. Still thinks. I still have a lot of games. So I have a draw with Zemberg. I win Guerrero Brander. Okay, that move. Okay, so what now? Probably 95 now. Yeah, 95. 95 seems to be very good. Rook g7 also tempting me. Let's try 95. Knight c3, I see. Okay, this looks dangerous for sure. I have to play rook a1, seems to be the only move. Rook b2, okay. He took another pawn. Rook C1, knight D4. Probably Rook C1. Yeah, probably Rook C1. Rook C1. Okay, Queen A5 maybe. Okay, H5. Okay, let's go check. Okay, take on A5. Okay, you can just knight D4, F3, Rook E1. Okay, so he played King E8. King E8. Now I can take on C5. Maybe Bishop B5 looks good, yeah. Yeah, let's try that. Bishop B5. Wait. Queen H8. Bishop F8. Maybe Queen H8 first. Maybe just take on C5 simple. Maybe that's the best move. Yeah, let's play check first, okay? So he played Queen B8 here, I see. Okay, so now I can play Knight C6. Just play that. And look like a winning move. Okay, Queen A8. Queen A8, Rook A8, and Bishop B3 now. Just Bishop B3. Protect. Yes, and now this is interesting. Knight D4, D2. I can get 2 pawns for the piece. Otherwise, I cannot stop D2. Yeah, I cannot stop D2. So maybe here I really have to take this. So wait a second. Knight E4, Knight E4, Rook E4. Maybe he can play that too. That's the point, yeah. That's a very strong move. I see. No, this is not good. This is not good at all. Very strange. Very strange. Curry played very strong this. Yes, I really didn't estimate all these threats what he's doing. So yeah, just D2 he threats. So I don't see any good move. Let's go on Knight E4. Rook D3. I see. Okay, he wanna probably pinning my knight. That's the point. But what about Queen B2? Queen B2. So probably I have to play that stupid move. I know it's not perfect, but let's try that. Okay, knight f8, and now I can play check. Check, but he's really check something. Probably not too much, yeah. Probably not too much. I think I have to take that. So. Anyway, yeah, okay. Take this. Now I can play rook g7, king g7, and bishop b8. Yeah, this probably will be enough for winning. Yeah, that's the problem. d2. d2 is a problem. d2 is a problem, very big problem. Okay, try that play 97. So now I can trade and play bishop f4. Probably let's go to trade. Okay, he played knight h7 here. Okay, so what now? Maybe d4, maybe something like this, knight h2 maybe. Bishop b3, d4, it takes. What can I do now? Maybe knight h2. Bishop a3, bishop b2, bishop b3. Bishop b3 seems to be good here. Let's play that. Okay, yeah, king e7, yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, just blocked the pawn, but that was not good for me at all. Okay, yeah, rook d1. Okay, I resign. Akkart, congratulations. My first loses against Akkart. Okay, knight f6. Knight f6, and now what? What can I do now? Knight h4 or knight h2? Knight h4 or knight h2? Probably knight h4 seems to be good, yeah. G6, queen f6. Okay, let's go this. Okay, he took c5. Now I can play knight e4. Knight e4, that move seems to be very good. Just get a space. Okay, so he played knight h7. Interesting. Okay, and now I can go this move, I think. Seems to be a good idea. Okay, rook d8. Interesting. Okay, what now? What now? h3, maybe. Just like some prophylactic move. h3, rook d2. Maybe I have to play just rook c2. a4 maybe. I see, maybe a4, yeah. Maybe a4, yeah. I don't know, this become complicated now. h3 rook d2. Queen a3. Probably something like that. Yeah, let's play h3. Waiting. Okay, rook a c8. Try to mate, so I have to play a3 now, I think. Bishop b5 check, I can play 2. Bishop d7. 86. C1 check. Okay, let's go. a4 or a3, huh? Probably a4. I like a4. Yeah, let's play a4. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, against the card I lost. Congratulations on courage. Okay, I wonder the strange move. I won 6th. I drew with May 16. I beat Phil. That move, yeah. Okay. Looks nice. Three now. Queen e2. Or neither three immediately. Let's go with that. Okay, so yeah, I beat Phil too. So far 5 wins, 2 draw, 1 lost and 2 remaining. Not so many players joining simul, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4 games remaining. Simultan bot said 2, but actually I see 4 games. Rainbow Beer, Akibut, Qual, and Dead. That's it, 4 games so far. Guys, this live stream working. Now I have time to even took some energy sweet stuff. So far 2 hours and 30 minutes. Knight d4. Okay, that's a nice move. That's interesting move. So what he want? He wants something, obviously. So let's see. Dangerous. One play very good. One play very good this game. Okay, what can I do now? Oh my gosh, rook d1, does it work, son? No. Yeah. Huh. 94 maybe. What about 94? Try to attack the queen. d4. I think I have to play knight d4. Honestly, I don't see better move. Knight d4. No, that's not the move. This is hard. This is really hard position for me. Probably I have to. He play on the tricks, you know. I have to play now. Probably king h1. Just move my king. Yeah, he play on the tricks here. Yeah, that's a tricky move. He play on the tricks. Okay, so bishop e6. Okay, that looks nice. Bishop e6. Maybe queen d1, just go back. Yeah, probably I have to go back. So queen h5 was not the best lucky choice for me, so I will go knight d4 now. Okay. Trade the bishops. Yeah, that was rook c3 and knight e2, but now it doesn't work because I moved the king. So we can see what's going on. Okay. Oh, Agabit resigned. Interesting. He played check and then resigned. Okay. The position was still playable for him, but I think it's losing. Okay, so I won 6 games to draw one lost and 1 remaining, but actually 1, 2, 3 remaining because Tadad and Rainbow Bear was just joined later. I ask his live stream fine. Queen c6. Very strange move. Very strong move. He threats rook h3. Okay. Strong move. Very strong. Okay, what can I do now? F3 maybe, yeah? I don't know. Looks like I must play f3. Yeah, it looks like I must. Maybe we can play king h2, you know, so. Probably no, yeah, probably no. Okay, let's play f3. It's a hard position, really hard. Really hard. Dodgy says working. Okay, thank you, Tadet. Rainbow Bear lost connection, so we're back to the game now. Thank you, Tadet. Okay, guys. Yeah, of course. Good move, but finally I have one move to breed, and that was probably knight e4, I think, because that was only move for breeding, you know. A knight in the center seems to be very nice. Also attack some squares here, so let's see. I think now game becoming interesting after knight e4, because, okay, I am 2 pawn less, but I have open files, so king f8, wow, I didn't expect this move. Okay, what about a5? a5, king f8. Maybe I can go just f4 now. a5. What about a5? Rook a6. b5 maybe. Well, f4 seems to me very good. Yeah, let's go f4. I like f4. Okay, dodges, bishop a6. Dodgy says working live stream. Thank you, Tadet. Okay, so what now? Not easy. Not easy at all. Queen f3 maybe. Yeah, maybe queen f3, let's go there. Okay, queen b7, I see. Yeah, queen b7, but I don't want to trade the queens, you know. Oh, wait a second. But if I take knight e5, I want equality. So he had 2 pawns, but sure, let's go that. I definitely. Wait. This is tricky. No. You have. No, that's not good. No. I don't want to play that, but I want to play probably Queen C2. Queen C2 I want to play. Yeah. Just that. Wait. Queen C2. Queen B7, knight C5. Queen B7, knight C5. Queen B7, knight C5. Knight 3. I will play something else here. No, definitely no. Not easy. Really not easy. Yeah, okay. Queen F2. That's my move. Let's see what he thinks now. No, Queen B7, knight C5, he can knight G3. That's the point. So that's this is what I didn't want to play. Okay. Rainbow Bear again. Lost connection. Wow. Sacrifice pawn. So if I take, you will have strong bishop. That's true. But is that bishop really so strong? Huh? That's the question. Yeah, is the bishop so strong? So I will accept that. Yeah, because I'm not so sure that bishop is so strong. But we can see maybe the bishop is strong. Just accept. One play, still nothing. Okay. He was thinking. So guys, what you can say about FIDE Cup in Baku? I think Nakamura played really impressive. Caruana and Wesley lost, unfortunately. I expected more from Caruana, but he lost against Mamedyarov. That's a very big surprise. Even Mamedyarov said he expected stronger playing from Caruana. Okay, so here I have to play probably this one, no? Okay, so let's see, I'm a pawn up, but who knows, maybe black is good, we can see. Game with the rainbow bear, I don't see. She lost connection. Maybe it was aborted by administrator because black rainbow bear just lost connection many times. Okay, rook d5, interesting. Okay, so what now? Rook b1, rook b5, knight c5. Maybe a4, yeah. Maybe just a4. So far so good. I think I have composition now. I already have composition, I think. What about knight c5? Knight c5, queen b6, yeah. Probably nothing much, yeah. Okay, I will probably want to play a4 now. So let's see what's going on. I want to put more pressure on a pawn position. I want to stop his idea rook b5 if I'm planning to play rook b1, of course. So far so good. Queen h4, tie that. Okay. What's the point of that? I see. Point is to play maybe queen g4, yeah. Okay, so queen f2 maybe, just offer to trade the queens, yeah. Seems to be a good idea. Let's go that. King d7, wow. King d7, knight c5. I want a quality here. Is that quality? Yeah, that's quality. Let's go that. I want a quality. That's great. Finally, qualm. But this is still, of course, not easy because he have knight and 2 pawns. I have to be careful. But it's great, actually. This is more than what I expected. So what can I do now? Rook c1 probably. Yeah. Just go with that. Let's see what's going on here. I see. Okay. But if I play just simply queen c2. Just queen c2 seems to me good. Let's go that. Okay. Pressing, pressing. Ooh, that's a queen blunder. That's a queen blunder target. Okay, king d8. So now I can play rook d1 probably. Just straight. Just straight. Or. Or queen. I don't know. Just straight. Maybe I can keep the rooks. Rook c6 now. Okay, let's go rook d1. Just straight the rooks, making his position. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dad. You just blundered queen, but position is. I don't think so. You have compensation on the light squares, but. So far, only one game with the qualm, I think. 3 hours, no, sorry, 2 hours, 37 minutes, I know. Still running. Maybe I missed better moves than rook d1. Now I see something, but okay, never mind. I'm very happy with this because I was thinking I can lost against Plum. That move, that move is not good, I think. That move is not good. Rook check. Rook check, absolutely. Well, now I have check again. d3. So now I must play knight d5, I think. Yeah. And then I can get the pawn, right? I can get the pawn. a7. Absolutely, yeah. So now he has only one pawn for the. Yeah, only one pawn for the queen. For the only one pawn for only one pawn. Yeah, I'm quality up. Yeah, I think I'm winning this. I think I'm winning. I must be careful. This is still not easy, but I think I'm winning. Yeah. So far, so good. Yeah. Okay, rainbow bear back. Rainbow bear back. Okay. Dad resign. Okay, so far, what is the result? Okay. Queen b4, I see. Okay, so what now?
Draw?
I don't think so. Well, I can accept draw, I'm sorry. I don't think so. I will accept draw here. Queen, rook c1, queen a4, queen c2, queen e1 here, yeah. Queen c2, queen e1, yeah. King h2, queen e5. It looks like a draw, yeah. But I can play rook c1, of course. No draw. And that I will play for sure. Just rook c1, of course. That's rook c1, simple. Simple move. You're checking. You're checking. What you think I will accept draw because you are last player? No, you are not, because tired Rainbow Bear also played. So. But anyway, even if you're last player, I will not accept draw here. So. Well, this is still, of course, playable for you. But I have big chance to win now, because I'm extra quality and only pawn for the pawn and the knight for the rook. So I think if I get another pawn, I will get completely winning. We can see. Okay, not so bad, but what about this, huh? I can just go here. Trade the queens. Also, what surprised me in World Cup in Baku is lost Kramnik against Andrelkin. Andrelkin is very tough player. Very sorry. His style is very tough. He don't took so much risk. Very remind on Karpov style. So, but of course not maybe on that level, but style just remind. So he beat Kramnik. That's a very big surprise. Okay, let's see. Oh, Rainbow Bear again inactive. I don't know, probably he have problems with the connection. Internet. Okay, Queen B6. Okay, so what can I do now? Maybe Rook B1. Maybe Queen C5. Maybe Queen C5, just trying to gain more space. Maybe just Queen C5. I like that move. Let's try that. I see. Okay. Trade the queens. Yeah, maybe not trade the queens. Maybe I can try this. Queen f8. Looks dangerous. No, I think I win one of these pawns. Ah, Rainbow Bear back again. Okay. Let's look game with Rainbow Bear. Okay.
Draw.
Upset the draw. Well, my position is better, but I think I will accept it because you play very good. Thank you. Okay. Okay, one more game and that's a clown. Yeah, I was very surprised with the Queen D3. The move is interesting, I must be honest, because I have problem with the develop, but I find a way to develop my pieces only with sacrifice pawns. And then Qualm open B file, what actually give me a lot of efforts on the king. I don't know, maybe he didn't play the best moves, but it's probably nothing much. Yeah, nothing much for me, I mean, because maybe mistake was when you allow b takes a6, maybe you should take queen takes. I expected, honestly, queen takes, but you took with a b pawn, I don't know. Mm-hmm. 24, okay. Let's get that pawn. Okay. What can I do now? Queen f8, check. That's possible. Or I can play queen e8. That also looks fine. Queen e8, probably queen e8 looks better. I can gain a tempo with that queen f8. Probably queen f8, yeah. Maybe rook e1. Rook e1. Rook e1, yeah. Rook e1 is dangerous. Rook e1, knight f4, okay. Queen e8 now. I don't know. Yeah, let's go queen e8. Huh? That queen cannot back them. Let's try that one. The point his king cannot back on d7, that's the point of move queen e8. We can see, maybe that's not the best move, but protected a4 and not allow king d7. Yeah, it's looking like a winning now, rook c6. King g5, yeah, rook c6. Rook c6 looks like a winning. Yeah. Okay, queen e6. Play queen 8, huh? Queen e6, rook e6. What is better, queen e6 or rook e6? Queen e6, king d4 is not good. Queen e6, king f4. Yeah, queen e4 is winning, yeah. Okay, thank you, Juan. Thank you all, guys. So, 7 wins, 2 draw, 1 lost. Very good result. Thank you, Juan. You have a good position, but I think you allow me 94, and after 94 my threats become very dangerous. In the last moment I see threats rook c3, 92, and that's why when I play king h1 the position is playable for me after that. But you allow me 94. After 94 I think I have compensation. Anyway, so far so good. I'm satisfied with the results. I hope next time will be more players. Next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time we have another simul. And good luck all. Bye guys.